All right, here we go. This is the first video of the channel, Starcraft's Nukes-N-Such. I've been nuking people for years and doing a few other silly builds. I'm not exactly the most skilled player out there. Just have fun, play casually, 4v4s, sometimes co-op. You know, not really interested in getting good at 1v1. It's just too much work. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Today, this first video I'm uploading here is a doozy. It's from a long time ago, but it's one of those special builds. 16 nukes. You heard me right. 16 nukes at once. So let's take a look at how this all unfolds. Again, this is a 4v4. This is me, the red, Schroeder, and I'll go by a barcode, but this was a while ago, so you know my name here. But yeah, so I'm the red players, or as Loco likes to say, the red pieces. And we have ourselves Steph. I don't know these people so well. They're just randoms, but they already said I can have the other gold. That's pretty nice of them. Who's this one? Dragoon. 2 Zergs, Terran, and a Protoss on our side, and Nickel. On the other side, we got a Protoss. Here we got Nelson Man, Shook Eye. You're my bitch. And Major Havoc. Alright, so basically 2 Toss, 2 Terran. Oh, 2 Toss, a Terran, and a Zerg versus 2 Zerg, a Toss, and a Terran. A filthy Terran, I might add. I am definitely somewhere below the likes of Florencio and his sewer mermaid status that Pig has given him. Florencio is much better at StarCraft than I am. I can tell you that for sure, without a doubt. He plays seriously, and he plays 1v1. I don't do that. I like to rage, and I like to, you know, find enemies and be petty. I enjoy that. It's a fun thing for me. The boss gets me so pissed off at my 9 to 5 that, you know, I have to go home and just rage at all you nerds and make you look bad with 16 nukes coming down on your face. But seriously though, honestly, I don't take it all too serious. I think that StarCraft is a fun game, and it's a game. I think that, yeah, in the moment, sometimes people are assholes, including myself sometimes. But ultimately, we all play this game, and it's kind of a dead game at this point, so it's kind of nice to be a part of this community regardless. And even though we have some seriously deranged, delusional, crazy people, as Pig's salt mines have uncovered, and I love watching that series over and over, you know, there's still a lot of good people that play this game that are fun to mess around with. Enemies, friends, you know, whatever the day is bringing. So alright, let's get a little bit more focused on this game going on here. We had a little rush there by Purple. I'm probably going to fast forward through a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to make this full-on, like, serious casting something. First, I'm not really a caster, and that takes real talent. I don't want to undermine that. But second, you know, some of this stuff is kind of boring. It's 4v4. If there's any boring spots, for the most part, I'll try to fast forward through them and just kind of move the main plot along and not get too lost in every little detail. Plus, it's really hard to cover 4v4s. So not all the videos are going to be this verbose, but I figured, hey, first video, got to kind of give you an idea who I am, what this channel is going to be all about, and tease you a little bit before we get to that 16 nuke drop. And I gotta tell you also, it's been so many years since I've seen any of these replays, so I have no clue what's going on. I don't remember any of these games years and years ago. So that's what's going on. I'm watching this, it feels like the first time. I don't remember anything. I don't remember anyone really. I do like this map. I do remember this map. Purple's adding a lot of pressure here still with the Lings. Probably a little late for that. Pull it back, I would imagine. I like the pressure on them. So what really works out, so obviously, let me just clarify this. I full well know that going mass nukes in a 4v4 game is not the best strategy, but it's a fun strategy. And I hope that you all have a lot of fun watching these as much as it is for me to actually execute them. And I also want to note that I love it when I have teammates like Purple here who just keep applying pressure. Keep them busy while I get building my nonsense over here. Again, Blue was so nice to say, hey, you can have this other gold base. Normally I would not take 2 gold bases. I'm not a selfish player, and when people do that to me, I like to TK them because screw them for being selfish. And yeah, I like to uphold the law, if you will. But this blue person, Steph, was very nice early on. Have my gold base. Sure, thank you. Appreciate it. The other allies did not interject, so here we are. And that just led nicely into what I was going to do anyway. It was a mass nuke build. But I imagine it's going through my head is, well, 2 gold bases instead of just 4 or 8 nukes at once. Might as well go big. Let's go for that 16. And I've had a few videos where I've actually pulled this off. This is one of the first ones, I think. And yeah, usually it's a 4 nuke drop at once. That's my standard, is 4 nukes. The timing of it just works out well. Usually I'd be hitting right about now, maybe a little earlier, where I can actually nuke 4 at once, right around this time. Unfortunately, green has left. Makes this 16 nuke a little less impressive, in my opinion. But how are we going over here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, build some more. Oh, got more up there too. 10, 11, 12. I'm at 12 right now. I need 4 more of these bad boys. I'm going to fast forward to get there. I think before I fast forward, let's see what yellow's doing over here. Let's see where my mouse goes. Does see my mass nukes. That sucks. Definitely going to delay me for sure. Let's see what happens here. That's one good thing about. So one thing that people don't realize often with the mass nuke build is that I build the ghosts first really quickly. I make sure that they have a lot of energy so they can stay close for a long time. And especially early on, because I want to make sure that I can defend if I have to. And they do a pretty good job defending early game. I usually fend off rushes with my cloaked ghosts, and they stay cloaked for a good long while. Now, I'm assuming I'm all sorts of pissed off at yellow here, and I'm going to nuke him first. I'm guessing that's the case. So let me fast forward. Blue did a good job here and got him to come back by Ignitus. I'm happy with that. Let's see what's going on. Looks like I had an idea to go over there and nuke a little bit earlier, but I got my plan to go back to rebuilding this. I'm glad I didn't prematurely go blow there. And I'm going back for the big load of 16. Got our Protoss just macroing like a beast. And that works out because I've got the 2 golds and really don't need anything else. I'm not huge on continuously expanding and doing all the right things. And, you know, one thing about Starcraft is it's kind of built to be this multitasker's dream. I am not a multitasker. I don't even think it's really all that natural to a human, the way the human brain works, to continuously juggle things. I know that's what we do in the workforce, but work sucks. And, you know, most of us hate our 9-to-5 jobs, so why would we go play a game that kind of forces the same thing? It's not fun. So, yeah, I don't do all that. I don't get all super serious and like continuously expanding and then attacking while I'm also macroing at the same time. It's just a lot of work. There's nothing fun about that. That just sounds like more work. So it looks like we are about to do this. Wow. It's a lot of ghosts, a lot of nukes ready to go. 16. There we go. Slow it down a little bit. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Now this is way beyond, it takes way longer to get this ready than what I'm used to. But with other things going on, teal, distracting, it's perfect. I mean, that's really, you gotta have some luck involved here to get something like this to land. Now I'm gonna do this one view first with us actually watching me, and then I'll see where yellow's camera goes after this. I also normally cloak my ghosts before I drop them, but in this case I felt safe enough to get distracted. So what do we got going? Got a bunch of nukes there. Some more of them. I'm going to pause it for a second to get in position. Alright. So we've got 1, 2, 3, about 3 right here, another 3 over here, and like 3 just to the right of that. Looks like I'm going over towards the Zerg to do them as well. Yeah. Sorry, my mouse is just freaking out on me. I'm gonna have to fix this in a little bit. Right, let's see what this happens. 16 nukes. Frame rate's dropping. Entire base there and then gone. Can you imagine pro players taking this strategy and protecting it? 4 nukes on a high. That's a light. Leaves 1 hit point. Just kind of weird. Oh, I missed that. I'll go back to 14. We got 14. Yeah, about there. Couple nukes on them. It's just nuke. I'll go back and check out that yellow one in a second. But got these 3 going on. You just want to spread the love. Make sure everyone gets a little bit of taste. All right, let's go back and just check that one out for a second. I love doing this part too. And then we'll go back. So 1414 is about where we're at. Let's go back to the initial nukes and just see. That's too far back. And just see what yellow's camera looks like. I love to see, like, when do they realize that their entire base has just been wiped in one go? And I also want to see, where are they looking when I'm dropping? Did they see it? Do they know what's about to happen to them? this is when the game's so you can see in the mini-map, because I was down and I didn't look before. It's a little bit of a long journey for it to get there. So, okay, they do fend off that attack, but that was a great distraction for me. He's not paying attention at all, and my ghosts, meanwhile my ghosts are getting in position. And the nukes have just been put down. He's still all focused over there. He's looking down there. He's distracted as all can be. Let's see. Now he sees it. He definitely, I'm sure he sees it, and it's gone. What? How do you not just leave? How do you not just leave when you see that? Why? Why stay? And then you see your friends getting nuked. I don't understand that part. Like, you have no chance at that point. Your entire base, all your production is just gone. Do you really want to take the time to rebuild all that? And plenty of people in these videos do rage quit, don't get me wrong. But I'm always more surprised by the people that stick around to play it out. Alright, let's go back to the area. What am I doing with my little ghosts over here? You see how long these ghosts have energy for? It's one of the first things in this build. I'll do a video just how to do this build at some point. But I have very specific build figured out. And again, I would love to see a professional just rock this build and perfect it in a more serious game. I don't understand professionals and why they just only nuke the mineral line. It just makes it, everyone just is conditioned to look at the mineral line. Why not just go after the production? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 there. 7 there. Let me go back a second. I gotta change my settings on this. I think the way that the Starcraft is set up is windowed or not windowed, so every time I go to the corner with my mouse, it just freaks out. But yeah, I think if a professional goes in there, say someone like, what do we got? If the one guy, who do I watch all the time? Thermal. If someone like Thermal goes in there, I don't think Pig would do it. I don't think he wants to stoop himself to our level of madness. But I think Thermal has it in him, and he's got the skill to do something like this at such a nice high level. If he went and did this against pro players, some more over here. Jeez. And honestly, like, the whole freaking base just erased. Alright, let's go back once more. As Pig would say right now, this is about the time when people get their hand down their pants. They are so excited watching this. Let's see here. I want to look at this.
Our allies is under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
Speed up. Let's see when those nukes start.
Your forces base is under mineral field depleted.
Alright, so nukes have been put down. Let's see if when he actually figures out that his base has just been erased.
Our allies are being attacked.
Alright, those nukes have just hit for sure. He's doing some damage to us. Good for him. But he doesn't have base anymore.
Our allies' base is
So if he doesn't win here, then he doesn't win.
Our allies are being attacked. Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
He's doing great damage. These Marines owning these carriers
Our
here.
allies' base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Still doesn't know that his bases are gone. I don't think he cares. I'm sure he knows he's getting attacked and it's just a base trade, so not as juicy as I would want it to be, but big reveal where the aha moment hits and the rage quits. But we've got plenty of videos where that does happen. Yeah, I was thinking like someone like U-Thermal. Good lord, that would be awesome to see him. I don't understand why they don't do it more. Like, you have this huge production. It's a late game, for example, and you've got the skill to sneak at least 4 ghosts into your enemy base, right? Distract them in the front lines, or a multi-prong attack while your third focus is going on where you are doing the real attack is the 4 nukes at once on the entire main production. Like, yeah, they can rebuild, but that slows them down so much that a skilled player can really take advantage of that. And I bet really the professional person just going to leave it that way. That's just my guess. Yeah, now he notices his base is gone. That was the first time he noticed. But again, not a big revealing moment because I'm going to go back to my final view here. Everything I was doing while I was flying with this camera, I missed all these buildings. I saw the video. Yeah, and I really think a professional doing a good job with this type of thing. Hitting the production is so much more effective. Like, yeah, it's awesome to wipe out an entire mineral line, but they expect it. So that's the first place everyone looks is, do I see a red dot on or near my mineral line? And they're trained to look for that, so don't do that. So that's game. We're going to fast forward to the win. Well, anyway, I hope you... Oh, wait. What did I forgot that I do like to talk trash. Sometimes I am a ass about it. Not too bad. But the fact is he's hanging around and they should have left the game a long time ago. So I'm talking trash. And what did I say? I say, oh, you mad about my nukes, bro? Going after them? Oh, I see. He was attacking up here then. He killed all the stuff over here, I guess. So that's why. Let me just rewind there. Again, I'm not a professional caster. I'll get better with these as I go on. A little long. Oh my gosh, I'm way back. A little long-winded at the moment, but it'll get better. So Yellow's just pissed off. He doesn't have a base. He's not going to rebuild after he wiped him off. Oh, I did some defensive moves here. Ah, mouse is freaking out. Let's see what happens. I do, in a lot of these videos, these replays, I do have some really good defensive moves. This one sucks, but I promise you watch some of these other replays, you'll see some amazing defensive moves. Okay, so I'm just seeing he's going after my nukes, and I'm just asking him to run away. He's mad about it. He doesn't give a shit. But he's not leaving. He thinks he might still have a chance, which, yeah, fair to him, fair play. I think could still have a chance. They're doing a pretty good job over there. It's a little bit of a base race going on. More exciting than I thought. Oh, okay. So this is the last building, it looks like. Gonna end this off with a bang. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this first video into the nuke series. I have other types of videos coming as well, but we're largely going to be focused on fun mass nukes. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.